Hello, mighty companion. This is Earl Purdy, and I want to welcome you to A Course in Miracles experience. Welcome to Hardcore Course in Miracles. And this in this talk that we're going to do, we're going to tell you how to get past any concerns and any fears that you have about anything that may be happening or anything that is coming up in your life right now. So we're going to focus on the practical application of A Course in Miracles ideas. And I'm excited. I'm excited to do that with you. You are awesome. So I'd like to ask you to take a breath right now, just for about 30 seconds. Give yourself a moment to let go of whatever you've been thinking about, whatever you've been focusing in on. Take a deep breath. And remember that you want to let go. We're going to learn how to let go of thoughts and feelings that weaken us, that attack us, that hurt us, that we may have and that we may be carrying. Welcome to A Course in Miracles with Earl Purdy here on Facebook Live. So I want you to think about this. These are the only guidelines, the only thing to remember, the only thing that you need to remember is that you need not believe these ideas. You need not accept the ideas. Some of the ideas that we're going to hear, you don't have to accept these ideas. You don't even have to welcome these ideas. This is what the Course in Miracles says. The Course in Miracles says some of these ideas that you're going to hear, do you know you might actively resist some of these ideas? Some of these ideas that I'm going to share, you may find hard to believe. Some of the ideas that I cover from A Course in Miracles, these ideas may startle you. Some of the things that the Course in Miracles says may startle you. Do you know that you are not being asked to judge the ideas and analyze the ideas? We're not going to analyze these ideas. The focus is on the practical application of these ideas. Because you want happiness, you want peace, you want abundance in your perception, you want freedom in your perception, you want safety and joy and happiness in your perception. And A Course in Miracles is telling us exactly how to have that. So how do you have all of the love and the joy and the happiness that the Course in Miracles is talking about? It's using the ideas. It's the use of the ideas. That will give the ideas meaning to you and will show you that the ideas are true. Let me get it up so I can follow along and make sure. So we're going to do lesson 26. We're going to do lesson 26 in the Course in Miracles workbook. The Course in Miracles is 3 books in one. And we're going to do lesson 26. We're in the blue book. We're going to do lesson 26 on page 40 in the workbook for students. A Course in Miracles consists of a text, a workbook, and a manual for teachers, all in one book, So I want you to go to the workbook section, go to lesson 26, and it's on page 40. So if anyone comes online and they ask where we are, then let them know. You all are such blessings in so many ways. I'm so thankful for you. Absolutely. Look at this as our opportunity to get away from the thinking and the insanity and the fear of the world. The name of this lesson is My Attack Thoughts Are Attacking. What? It's my thoughts of attack. My attack thoughts are attacking. And my invulnerability. My attack thoughts are attacking my safety, my peace. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. That's the name of the lesson. Your attack thoughts are attacking your health, your peace of mind, your abundance, your safety, your very being. And the Course in Miracles says that an attack thought is not just the thought of attacking or hurting someone else. An attack thought, a thought of attack, is also any thoughts that you have that tell you that you can be attacked. So an attack thought is a thought of attacking others, but an attack thought is also you thinking about how you can be attacked by others. So an attack thought is just as much a thought of being attacked, a thought of being hurt, as it is a thought of hurting or attacking. So you may see yourself as a very peaceful person, a person that would never hurt or attack anyone else, but you may believe that you can be attacked, that you can be hurt in some way. So your thoughts of attack and your thoughts of being attacked are attacking your invulnerability. It's attacking your power, your being. It's surely obvious that if you can be attacked, you are not invulnerable. And I'll say that again. If you can be attacked, then it's obvious that you think you could be hurt and that you think you could be harmed. So do you know that the Course in Miracles says you see attack as a real threat? Yeah, I hear you, Bridget. I needed this today, and I need this right now. That's why I'm taking it slow. You probably see attack as a real threat. You probably think that you could be hurt, that somebody could hurt you, or that something could hurt you. Why is it that people see attack as a real threat? Why is it that a person sees attack as a real threat? Well, a person sees attack, the possibility of being hurt, as a real threat because they believe they can really attack. So the Course in Miracles is saying to me, well, you know what, Earl? If you believe that you can be hurt, that's really because you think you can hurt or attack others, yourself. And do you know that what would have effects through you must also have effects on you? What can have effects through you can have effects on you. Say that to yourself. What can have effects through you can have effects on you. It's this law that will ultimately save you. So what is it that will ultimately save you? Well, the thing that will ultimately save us is to understand that what has effects through us has an effect on us. If love comes through me, then love has an effect on me. If anger comes through me, then anger has an effect on me. So what would have effects through me have effects on me. What would have effects through you has effects on you. Hold up just a second. Mm-hmm. Take a breath. I'm purposely slowing down right now. I'm doing this on purpose. Because the one thing I realize is that we constantly rush around all the time. And we need to just chill a little bit, and just kind of just relax, let the truth in. It's surely obvious that if you can be attacked, that you are not invulnerable. You see attack or being able to be hurt by someone as a real threat. That's because you believe that you can hurt someone or that you could attack someone. Whatever has effects through you is going to have an effect on you. So if peace comes through you, would that mean that peace is going to have an effect on you? Yes. If you let happiness come through you, does that mean that happiness is going to have an effect on you? Yes. If you let anger come through you, does that mean that anger is going to have an effect on you? Yes. That's the law, that spiritual law. And that spiritual law is going to save you. But you're misusing that spiritual law right now. So what is it? What is the law that the Course in Miracles tells us that we are misusing right now? The law that says that what would have effects through you must have effects on you. So a person that's mad and upset and angry and attacking people, they don't know that that's going to have an effect on them. So you got to learn how to use this spiritual law. How is it that you have to learn how to use this spiritual law? You have to learn how to use this spiritual law for your own best interests rather than against your own best interests. You got to learn how to use this spiritual law for your own best interest. Let me set this up just right. Because your attack thoughts are going to be projected. You always project your thoughts of anger and hurt and upset or jealousy or fear or insecurity. Do you know that because these kind of thoughts are going to be projected, it means that you will fear attack, or you will fear being hurt, or you will fear people being angry at you? Because all of my fear thoughts, all of my thoughts of anger, all of my thoughts of upset, as well as my thoughts of love and joy, I'm going to project those out into the world, and then I'm going to think it's going to come back on me. I like to use myself as an example because a lot of times when you're talking to people and you're teaching people, and I've been doing this for over 40 years, if you say you a lot, it brings up a lot of resistance. But I've learned that A Course in Miracles absolutely will heal anything that's going on. I cannot tell you how many things that have happened in the last 40 years of my life that were frightening to me or challenging to me, and I would do exactly what the Course in Miracles would say that I should do, which is always basically you thinking the way that the Course in Miracles tells you you should think, or just telling yourself the things that A Course in Miracles tells you that you need to tell yourself in these workbook lessons. You don't have to believe it, you don't have to accept it, you don't have to welcome it, but you just need to just do what it says, just say it. And don't you think that would be just a little to ask for you to have total peace in your perception and total healing in your perception? Well, why is it that a person fears attack? Well, it says in the second paragraph, because a person's attack thoughts will be projected, that person is going to fear attack. And if a person fears attack, if a person fears being hurt, don't you know that means they must believe that they are not all-powerful, that they are not invulnerable. So every time I'm afraid of being attacked or hurt in some way, what I'm telling myself is, I'm weak, I'm vulnerable, I can be hurt, I'm weak, I'm vulnerable, I'm fragile, I'm fragile. And so I'm increasing the belief that I can be hurt when I fear attack. So thoughts of attack, thoughts of anger, thoughts of guilt, what do those thoughts do? Well, the Course in Miracles says, attack thoughts therefore make you vulnerable. But where do the attack thoughts make you vulnerable? Well, thoughts of attack make you vulnerable in your own mind, makes you weak in your own mind. So are you telling me, Jesus of A Course in Miracles, are you telling me that me being afraid all day and being afraid of what might happen to me is me actually attacking myself and making myself weak and actually projecting that out in my perception, making me vulnerable in my own mind? Well, that is exactly what's happening. Because all your thoughts of attack, where are all your thoughts of attack? All your thoughts of being attacked are not in the world. All your thoughts of being hurt in some way, those thoughts are in your own mind. Do you know that all of your attack thoughts, all of your thoughts of attack, all of your thoughts of anger or guilt and fearing attack, fearing being hurt, A Course in Miracles says those thoughts are in your own mind. So there are two thoughts that are opposite. And what are those two thoughts? Thoughts of attack, thoughts of you being hurt, you feeling threatened. Those thoughts cannot be accepted with the thought that you are the unlimited, all-powerful, invulnerable child of God. You see, I know this might sound crazy to say, but you are not a body. You're not just a human being. You're not just a human being. You are a spiritual being. You are awareness. You are consciousness. You are mind. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm taking this slow. So who you really are, what you really are, cannot be hurt. What you really are cannot be hurt. So believing that you are threatened and that you can be hurt and that you are just a fragile human being, thoughts of attack and thoughts of being attacked, and seeing yourself as invulnerable, powerful, strong, those two thoughts can't be accepted together. So that's the same as saying thoughts of love and thoughts of fear. You can't accept both of them together because they contradict each other. So what is the idea for today, which is my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. That idea, the Course in Miracles says in the very next paragraph, it introduces, I like that, introduces the thought. We're going to introduce, hello, thought. I got a new thought. I want to introduce you to. And the thought is, who is it that you always attack first? In any situation or circumstance, who is it that you always hurt first? Well, this Course in Miracles lesson is bringing home and introducing the idea that you always attack yourself first. Whenever you have anger, guilt, grievances, you are attacking yourself first, because that anger, that guilt, that grievance, that upset, that fear is going to come through you. So you're going to feel all of those things. You could hate me right now. I don't feel it, but you do. The hate that a person feels for another person, they are the ones feeling the hate. When you're angry at somebody, you are the one that's feeling the anger. They aren't actually feeling your anger. So you always hurt yourself first. You always attack yourself first whenever you have any thoughts of attack. So if attack thoughts must entail the belief that you're vulnerable, because if a person has thoughts of attack, they're a person who thinks that they can be hurt, well then the effect of having thoughts of anger, guilt, grievances, and attack, what that does is what? Well, having thoughts of anger, guilt, grievances, and attack, having attack thoughts, it weakens you. It weakens you in your own mind. So are you saying that a person that's full of anger, upset, and depression and fear, what they are really doing is weakening themselves all day? Yeah. Yeah. The people you see around you, or even within yourself, if you find yourself dwelling on negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs, what you are upset about, what you believe, what you want to be different, who you want to be different, and who's making you mad, don't you know that what you're doing is weakening yourself? And you're weakening yourself all day long if you are a person who stays upset about one thing or another, or whenever you're upset about one thing or another. So when you are full of thoughts and you feel of defensiveness and that you feel threatened, then you are attacking your perception of yourself. Okay? When you are afraid of attack, when you are full of anger, if you are projecting attack, if you are afraid of attack, then you are weakening yourself and your perception of yourself. Your perception of yourself is going to be one in which you see yourself as weak and vulnerable. So what is the Course in Miracles doing? Well, it's making us aware of why we feel weak, or why we don't feel as strong as we'd like to feel. Why? Because all day long I'm thinking about what I don't like, how I'm upset, and who's not acting out my script, and what needs to be different, and how I'm dissatisfied. Well, all I'm doing all day is weakening myself, weakening myself, weakening myself, weakening myself. You're weakening yourself. You're weakening yourself. And you're the one that's feeling all of that, because what has effects through you has effects on you. Whatever's coming through you is affecting you. Those feelings coming through you are affecting you. And so because you believe in those thoughts, because you believe that you could be hurt, or you are upset, or you think somebody's hurting you in some way, well, because you believe in those thoughts of attack, the Course says you can no longer believe in yourself. So is that saying to me a person that doesn't believe in themselves is a person who is all day long focusing on what they're upset about, or feeling threatened in some way, or defensive in some way, or thinking that someone wants to cheat them, hurt them in some way? Yeah, a person that's full of that kind of fear, a person that's going through those kinds of thoughts, they're weakening themselves and they are attacking themselves. and it's going to cause them to no longer believe in themselves. So how can you tell when you no longer believe in yourself? The Course in Miracles says a false image of yourself has come to do what? A false image of yourself has come to take the place of what you are. So what are you? You are love. You are loving. You are lovable. You are free. You are safe. What you really are is invulnerable. What you really are cannot be attacked. Who you really are cannot be harmed. So what is a great definition of the ego according to the Course in Miracles? A great definition of the ego is a false image of yourself that has come to take the place of what you are. So people believe that they are what they think they are and have lost sight of who they really are. So practicing today's idea. What is today's idea? What is today's idea? What is the idea that we are being introduced to? The idea that my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. My attack thoughts, my thoughts of attack are attacking me. My thoughts of attack are attacking me. My thoughts of anger and attack and guilt and grievances are attacking me. My thoughts of attack are attacking my attacking my invulnerability. So this idea is going to help you to understand. So what is it that it's time for us to understand? To understand that vulnerability and invulnerability, whether you can be hurt or whether you cannot be hurt, is the result of your own thoughts. What is the result of your own thoughts? Well, your vulnerability or invulnerability is the result of your own thoughts. Whether you can be hurt or not is the result of your own thoughts. It's your thoughts that hurt you. 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 So that means that it's your thoughts that heal you. It is your thoughts that heal you. It's your thoughts that heal you. And vulnerability and invulnerability is the result of your own thoughts. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. Do you know that nothing except your thoughts can attack you? Nothing but your thoughts. It's only your thoughts. Nobody's thoughts but your thoughts can hurt you at all. No one's thoughts but your thoughts can hurt you at all. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. Nothing except your thoughts can attack you. I'm the divine repetition teacher. A Course in Miracles says that the way you accept a new belief is through repetition, not analyzation. Repetition, not analyzation. Repetition, not analyzation. Nothing except your thoughts. The only thing that can hurt you or make you think that you can be hurt is your thoughts. It's your thoughts that make you think that you can be hurt. It's your thoughts. It's your thoughts that make you think that you can be hurt. It's my thoughts. It's my thoughts that make me think that I can be hurt. It's my thoughts. It's my thoughts that make me think that I can be hurt. I know I think that person is hurting me. I know I think this situation is hurting me, or this circumstance over here is hurting me. But the truth is, only my thoughts can hurt me. Only your thoughts can hurt you. Only my thoughts can hurt me. Because everything that happens in the physical world, everything that happens in the physical perception, everything that happens in the physical perception is a result of your thoughts. Everything comes from thought. Everything comes from ideas. What you're perceiving are your own ideas. What you are experiencing is the result of your own ideas. So if it's only your thoughts that can make you think that you're vulnerable, then it's only your thoughts that can prove to you that you can't be hurt. So we're working with whose thoughts? Whose thoughts are we working with? We're working with your thoughts. We're working with your thoughts. Work it. Working with your thoughts. It's your thoughts that we're working with. We're working with your thoughts. Your thoughts. I love how the Course in Miracles says, I just want you to do 6 practice periods with this idea. A full 2 minutes should be attempted for each idea. What? You mean this Course in Miracles workbook is asking me to actually practice this for a full 2 minutes? I don't have time. I can't do this. You mean I'm only being asked to do this 12 minutes a day? Oh, this workbook is ridiculous. It's asking too much of me. And then the Course in Miracles says a full 2 minutes should be attempted for each of these ideas, practicing these ideas, although the time may be reduced to a minute. If the discomfort is too great, just do this for a minute. Just do this for a minute. If the discomfort is too great, just do this for a minute. If you can't do this for a full minute, just do it for 1 minute. But don't reduce it. Don't reduce this practice, practicing this idea. Don't reduce it to less than a minute. So how should we practice using this idea to our advantage? Well, the practice period should begin with repeating the idea for today. If you're somewhere that you can do that, if you're somewhere where you can do it, I want you to close your eyes right now. If you're somewhere that you can do it safely, close your eyes right now. So this is going to begin by repeating the idea. And what is the idea? My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. 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 Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking you. Your attack thoughts are attacking you. Your attack thoughts are attacking you. What? Your attack thoughts are attacking you. Your anger thoughts are attacking you. Your thoughts of being hurt are attacking you. Now, what is the next instruction that we're being given? Well, the next instruction that we're being given is to close your eyes and review the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. I want you to think about the things that are causing you concern. The Course in Miracles says, I want you to actually review the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. The concern may take the form of depression. The concern may take the form of worry. The concern may take the form of anger. The concern may take the form of a sense of foreboding. The concern may take the form of fear and imposition. Your concern may take the form of something you're preoccupied with. Have you noticed that the Course in Miracles isn't telling you to repress your feelings or to hide or try to be positive and say positive things? It's saying what I want you to do as part of this exercise. I want you to think about the things that you're concerned about. Well, I do that all through the day in some form or another. So the truth is I'm already doing the workbook lesson. If I have things that I worry about, if I have some things that I feel depressed about or angry about, if I have some things I feel fear about or a sense of foreboding or preoccupation, well, I'm actually doing the workbook lesson. So you actually, if you worry and you're depressed and you're angry and you're upset about something, doggone it, you're a good Course in Miracles student. You're actually doing the workbook lesson. Isn't that wonderful? So what should you focus on? What should you be thinking about? Any problem that is yet unsettled that tends to recur in your thoughts during the day. I want you to think about any problem that you think you have, that you think about all during the day, that comes up all during the day. Because if you've been doing that all day, having thoughts that you're concerned about, fears and worries and depressions and anger, then you're actually doing part one of this workbook lesson. Whenever you're honest with yourself about what you feel, well, you won't be able to use very many of your concerns in any one practice period, because a longer time than usual should be spent with each thing that you think is bothering you. So how do you apply the idea? My attack thoughts are hurting me. My thoughts of attack are hurting me. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. All of your thoughts of fear and worry and depression and anger and guilt and imposition, those thoughts of lack, thoughts of sickness, those thoughts are attacking your invulnerability, weakening you in your own eyes, making you lose sight of the power and strength that you are and that you have. So today's idea, which is my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability, this idea should be applied as follows. Okay, you got at least one thing that I want you to, and let's actually do it right in this moment. I want you to think about something that you're concerned about, something you feel depressed about, something that you worry about, something that you find yourself feeling upset and angry about. I want you to think about that right now. And then the Course in Miracles says, name the situation. Don't run away from the situation. Name the situation that you're concerned about right now. Name the person that you think you're concerned about right now. Name the relationship that you think you're concerned about right now. Do you have it? So it goes something like this. I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned about this. Tell yourself, I'm concerned about this. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Say it to yourself right now. I am concerned about this. Then I want you to go over every possible outcome. Go over every possible outcome that's occurred to you. Go over I want you to think about the thing you've been concerned about, worried about, and then also think about what you think might happen. What is it that you're concerned might happen? And then refer to whatever it is that you think might happen. I want you to refer to that quite specifically, saying, I'm afraid that this will happen. I'm concerned about my weight. I'm afraid that I'm going to have high blood pressure if I don't do something about my weight. I'm concerned about how I'm going to pay this bill. I'm afraid that my credit is going to be ruined. I'm concerned about how I'm going to pay my rent. I'm afraid I might lose my home or lose my apartment. Whatever it is, I'm concerned about, then go over every positive possible outcome that has occurred to you in connection with it. Refer to each thing that you think is going to happen. I'm afraid this is going to happen. I'm afraid this is going to happen. I'm concerned about what's going on in my relationship right now. I'm afraid that we're going to break up. I'm just giving examples. I'm afraid of what's going on right now with climate change. I'm afraid that the destruction of the planet is and the loss of human life is going to happen. I'm concerned about all of the separation and division that I'm seeing in the world right now. I'm afraid that some type of battle or war is going to happen. I'm feeling depressed. I'm concerned about my relationships. Whatever it is, whatever it is. You know what I love about this? It's that the Course in Miracles is just asking us to do what we do all the time anyway. Think about it. It said, that's what's so deep about it. It goes, okay, what I want you to do is tell yourself that my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. My attack thoughts are weakening me. My thoughts of attack, my thoughts of being hurt, my negative thoughts, my fearful thoughts, they are attacking my sense of being safe and strong. And then the Course says, don't run away from that. What I want you to do is for a couple of minutes at least, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about all the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. The concern may take the appearance of depression or worry or anger, a sense of imposition, fear, foreboding, or preoccupation. Any problem that hasn't been settled that keeps coming up in your mind over and over again during the day, that's the subject that you're supposed to use for this Course in Miracles exercise. You won't be able to use a whole lot because, let's face it, it's only talking about taking the time to do this for 2 minutes, and even 1 minute if 2 minutes is too much. So what should you do? Name the situation. I'm concerned about this. I'm gonna put it this. I'm gonna say this, so that when you listen back to it, you can apply it to anything that you're going through. And once you say, I am concerned about this, I'll say it this way, you are concerned about this or that. And I want you to go over every possible outcome that you think could happen as a result of the thing that you're concerned about. Tell yourself, I'm afraid this is going to happen. I'm afraid that is going to happen. So if you're doing this correctly, do you know that if you're doing this correctly, you should have some 5 or 6 distressing possibilities for each situation that you use, and quite possibly more than 6 possibilities of what could happen if this situation that you're concerned about isn't handled or healed or corrected. Do you know that it would be much more helpful to apply this to just a few situations, and then apply this idea that your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability, apply it to a few situations thoroughly, than for you to try to touch on a large number of situations. So pick out one particular thing, and I want you to think about what you think could be the outcome if this thing is not solved, if this thing is not settled, whatever it is that you're worried about, whatever it is you're concerned about, that's attacking your invulnerability, that's making you lose sight that you are the holy child of God, that you are an invulnerable, all-powerful God child, that you are a being of love, you are a being of light, having a human experience. You're not a human, you're having a human experience. Most of our brothers and sisters have forgotten their true spiritual identity, and so they think that they are just human bodies only that can be hurt, and they are afraid and they feel threatened, but they don't know that they are attacking themselves all day and sending out thoughts of attack and thoughts of being attacked. And then they are shocked when these things are manifested in their perception and in their experience. They don't know that it's coming from their own thoughts, their own feelings, their own emotions, their own beliefs. And sometimes people bring up, well, what about little children? Little children have little children bodies. They're still old souls, old eternal souls, just like you are. They just have baby and toddler and teenage egos, concepts of themselves. And that's a very important point to remember, that all of us are eternal. So if we are all eternal, we have always been. And if we've always been, then we are all on a path of learning and a path of knowledge. And just because you are a child, that doesn't make your soul any less young. Uh, their body might be young, their egos, their self-perceptions, what they've learned of the world might be young, but that is an old soul, a soul just as old as you are. So remember that. And they're doing the same thing that you're doing. They're having their concerns, their worries, even if that concern is whether or not they're going to get the toy that they want for Christmas. And that is also weakening them in their perception of themselves. And that is also having an effect through them and having an effect on them. Because if you don't remember anything else that comes out of this Course in Miracles presentation, is that what has effects through you has effects on you. What has results through you has effects on you. So when you think about these things that you're concerned about, and because you're afraid of a certain outcome, As this list of anticipated outcomes for each situation continues, you will probably find that some of the anticipated outcomes, especially those anticipated outcomes that occur to you toward the end, are less acceptable to you. So the more you think of the anticipated outcomes, you'll find that the temptation would be to think of how it could get worse and worse and worse, or the situation that's causing fear and anxiety could get worse and worse and worse. But try to treat everything that you are concerned about all alike to whatever extent that you can. I know it might look like you have many different concerns and many different challenges and many different problems happening in your life right now in those areas that is happening in. But try to see them as all the same. Treat them all the same. What do you mean? Just remind yourself that you just have one problem, and that one problem is taking many different forms and appearances. There is only one problem, and it is taking the form, many different forms that make you feel worry and depression and anger and fear and foreboding and lack and sickness. It's all coming from your attack thoughts that are attacking your invulnerability. Your thoughts of anger, guilt, being separate from God, being separate from love, being separate from each other, being separate from your peace. We only have one problem. There's only problem is our sense of separation from that which created us. Our sense of separation from that which created us. Believing that we are vulnerable, believing that we can be hurt, believing that we are separate and alone. Those thoughts are attacks upon ourselves. So thoughts of being hurt and thoughts of being hurt, those thoughts weaken us in our own perception. And our world that we experience is the result of our perception. Don't forget, you have to listen to this over and over. You must, it's through repetition. I say it again. It's through repetition and non-analyzation that you get the miracles and the healings in your perception that the Course in Miracles promises. All right? And so after you've named each outcome that you're afraid of, every time you come up with the thing, if the person says, okay, I'm going to lose my car, then you tell yourself, that thought's an attack upon myself. Every time you think a thought that is a thought of being threatened or being able to be hurt or weary or sadness or sickness, those thoughts are an attack upon yourself. So whenever you are worried and upset and angry, those thoughts are attacking you. They weaken you and your perception of yourself. So conclude each practice period by repeating today's idea to yourself, or whatever your workbook lesson is when you get through thinking about the thing that you are actually concerned about and you're afraid of the outcome. Then you tell yourself, you know what, this thought is attacking my invulnerability. This thought is attacking my power, my sanity, my peace. This thought is attacking me. Those thoughts of anger, worry, guilt, foreboding, what is having an effect through me is having an effect on me. So I want love to come through me. I want to be a vehicle for peace and joy and happiness to come through, because I know those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions are going to have an effect on me too, just as much as my ego thoughts are going to have an effect on me. So we're going to do this. I'm going to conclude and recap and make this even more practical in just a moment. I'm Earl Purdy. I'm a full-time teacher of A Course in Miracles. If you'd like to make a financial expression of appreciation, which I would greatly appreciate, just go to my website, www.earlpurdy.com. That's P-U-R-D-Y. You can also use Venmo, the Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. All you need is my email address. My email address is earlpurdy@earlpurdy.com. earlpurdy@earlpurdy.com. That's P-U-R-D-Y. I'm available for one-on-one coaching, mentoring, sessions, and counseling in terms of, I know exactly what parts of the Course in Miracles that pertain to whatever it is you think your problem or issue is. And together we will apply the Course in Miracles to that issue. I'll show you exactly how to do it, and we'll do it together to get past whatever it is that's causing you to attack yourself, okay? It's called a clarity session. Go to my website, www.earlpurdy.com. It explains in detail my clarity sessions, and you can self-book a session right from my website, okay? I'm also a soul purpose astrologer and numerologist. So for those who are open to getting information and guidance and from spirit that also gets you in touch with things you need to know, then I'll be happy to do that for an open-minded person. Okay? All right. Sundays at 1 p.m. Mountain Time on the Earl Purdy page on Facebook, the Earl Purdy page, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I do another Facebook Live on A Course in Miracles at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. If you're in the Denver, Colorado area, you can attend in person as well. And that's at 1555 Race Street here in Denver, Colorado, 80206. That's 1555 Race Street, RACE. Thursdays, we do hardcore Course in Miracles, which is what we're doing right now. That's all about the practical application of the Course. It's all about let's do this, and let's do this together. I'm not about analyzing the Course in Miracles and debating the theory of the Course in Miracles. On Thursdays especially, the emphasis is going to be on, like, this is practical, what we just heard. So that's on the Earl Purdy page. I have classes. I have my classes on YouTube and also my classes on Facebook and on my website, so you can do a replay. Now remember, 4 times, at least 4 times. Listen to this at least 4 times. So let's do what we are being told. Let me do a quick review. So what did the Course in Miracles tell me? Because I know it's all about remembering. So let me see. The first thing it wants to tell me that as long as I feel like I'm threatened, then I'm going to believe that I can be hurt. And what has effects through you are going to have effects on you. That's going to save you, even though you may be misusing it right now. You got to use the idea that what has effects through you is going to have effects on you for your own best interests. If you're a person that fears attack, fears being hurt, feels very defensive, it's because you're projecting your own fears out and sense of threat out into your world. So you believe it's going to come back and get you. So your own thoughts of being attacked and thoughts of attack make you vulnerable in your own mind. So either you are love or you are fear. Attack is a form of fear, and invulnerability and power is a form of love. So what is one of the main ideas that was introduced in this class, this presentation, is that you always attack yourself first. The negative feelings and thoughts that you have, you feel them first. As a matter of fact, you feel them first, and you're the one that feel them. See, however you're feeling toward me right now, for an example, I don't really feel it. I mean, I literally don't feel it. So if you were feeling anger toward me, then you are feeling that. So that's making you vulnerable. It's not making me vulnerable. And you need to remember that. Because when you are negative towards yourself and others, what the Course is telling us is that it's going to make a false image of yourself, take the place of who you really are. And a false image of yourself is thinking that you're guilty or sinful or bad or something that's not ultimately love. Nothing but your thoughts can attack you. Nothing but your thoughts can hurt you. Nothing but your thoughts can make you think you can be hurt. And it's nothing but your thoughts that's going to prove that you can't be hurt, that you are love, that you are spirit, that you are invulnerable. So what do? Well, you begin by repeating my attack thoughts. My thoughts of attack are attacking me. My thoughts of attack are attacking my invulnerability. My fear thoughts are attacking you could say my fear thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. My depressing thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Whatever the thought is that's causing you concern, So you got that in mind? You have that in mind? So the next time you're worrying or upset or feeling angry or feeling fear or a sense of foreboding, remind yourself, say, you know what's happening? I'm doing part one of my Course in Miracles workbook lesson. I was doing part one of my Course in Miracles workbook lesson all day long today because today I was concerned about something. I was worried about something. I got upset about something. So I just did part one. But I'm going to do part two now. And part two is for me to tell myself my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Those thoughts of anger and attack, that thought is an attack upon myself. This thought is an attack upon myself. Think about it. This thought is an attack upon myself. Just fill in the blank. Whatever you're concerned about, whatever you have fear about, anger about, whatever's bothering you right now, tell yourself that thought is an attack upon myself. I'm concerned about this. I'm afraid this will happen. That thought is an attack upon myself. I'm concerned about that. I'm afraid that's going to happen. That thought is an attack upon myself. You are concerned about whatever you are concerned about. You are concerned about whatever you're concerned about right now. And whatever you're concerned about right now, whatever it is you are afraid will happen, that is an attack upon yourself. That is an attack upon yourself. And the Course in Miracles, what is it that the Course in Miracles says an attack upon yourself is? It's a call for help. It's a call for love. It's a call for help. It's a call for God. It's a call for love. Your attack thoughts, your anger, your fear, your worry, your depression, your sense of foreboding about this situation is an attack upon yourself. But what is an attack upon yourself? What is it that the Course in Miracles says that an attack upon yourself is? It's a call for help. It's a call for God. It's a call for healing. It's a call for love. But tell yourself, I'm concerned about this. I'm afraid this is going to happen. You're concerned about it. You're afraid. That thought is an attack upon yourself. That thought is a call for help. Your worry is a call for help. Your depression is a call for help. Your anger is a call for help. Your sense of imposition is a call for help. Your fear is a call for help. Your sickness is a call for help. It's all an attack upon yourself, but an attack upon yourself is a call for help. But attacking yourself weakens you in your own perception. And you perceive what you believe. You perceive what you believe. Your perception is a result of your thoughts, what you focus on. So part one is for you to review the unresolved questions whose outcomes are causing you concern. The concern may take the form of depression, worry, anger, a sense of imposition, fear, foreboding, or preoccupation. Any problem that you think you have that has not been settled in your perception is a suitable subject. Name the situation. Always name the situation. Name the relationship that's causing you fear and concern. Name it. I think this thing right here is what's causing my upset right now. I'm afraid that this is going to happen, that this is going to be the result. This thought is an attack upon myself. That thought is an attack upon myself. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability, and they are a call for help. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are your thoughts of fear, foreboding, worry are attacks upon yourself. But you are unlimited. What you really are cannot be hurt. But you are going from what you think you are to what you really are. I'm going to say it one more minute. I'm going to say it one more minute. Don't forget, listen to this many times and share the video and please share the video. Here we go. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. 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 Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. My attack thoughts are attacking my 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 invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking your invulnerability. Your attack thoughts are attacking you. Your attack thoughts are attacking you. Your attack thoughts are attacking you. Now guess what? Your attack thoughts are a call for God and help. Attack thoughts are a call for God and help. Attack thoughts are a call for love. Attack thoughts are calls for love. Thoughts of attack are calls for love. Thoughts of attack are calls for love. Fear is a call for love. Depression is a call for love. Lack is a call for love. Anger is a call for love. All you have is a call for love. All you have is a call for help. Attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Okay, did you hear me? Are you going to do it? Are you going to start to make sure that you do exactly what this lesson is saying so that you can stay aware of your strength and your power? Mighty companions, thank you so much for wanting to wake up and to have peace and to learn A Course in Miracles with me. It's my pleasure to be a channel for this material. For the last 40 years plus of my life, I've dedicated myself to being a voice for A Course in Miracles. And you are a tremendous blessing, and I want to be a tremendous blessing to you. Mighty companion, may the Course be with you. Love you.